celebrity style inspiration.
Though we've been isolated from each other the past 7 months, the pandemic hasn't stopped love in all its kinds to grow. My romantic, platonic, and as we have seen in the entertainment industry, boy love or BL. BL has indeed taken the Philippines by storm dahil nakakakilig nga naman at ang daming nakaka-relate sa stories within this genre na nausong-uso talaga ngayong pandemic. So today, before we resume our third season, we're bringing you the Manila Times CSI Express with a brand new BL tandem to introduce, and we're very excited to get to know the rising stars of Boys Lockdown, Alec King and Alec Kevin.
Hey, Miss
Hi, Miss
Tessa.
Tessa.
Good afternoon po.
Hi, it's so nice
Thanks
to
for
see you
having
boys.
us.
I really feel like a tita today because they're also very young. And, well, it's nice to say clean cut, good looking, you know, the kind of guy you'd really take home to mom. So thank you for joining us, boys. You're both newcomers in the business, no? If you can tell us just a little bit about how you got into showbiz, how you got into acting. If we can start with maybe Alec.
Okay. Well, for me, I actually had a short film before, but that was back in my first year of college. So I joined that because of my friend. The director was my friend, so it was for his thesis film, and then eventually he included it, or they joined Cinemalaya, and thankfully it won. So it's called Fish Out of Water. So that's where I started my love for acting, and then fast forward to now. Now that I just graduated, I had more time, and then I found the casting call online through Facebook, and then I thought to myself, now that I have more time, why not try it again? Since it's what I really love to do. So I did it, and thankfully they got me.
But when you were in college, what were you taking up? Was it anything related to performance arts, showbiz, like that?
Not at all. Not at all. Because I was taking up applied physics because my initial plan going into college was to become a commercial pilot. So it was something that's related to being a pilot, so physics, and then thankfully through during my first year of college, I met the director of my first short film. So that's where it all started, my love for acting, and then it didn't leave me. So even after I graduated, I still want to do it. That's what pushed me to audition.
Wow, well, very, very interesting, Alec. I think talagang ang someone to bring home to mom, physics major. Could be a pilot, but now an artista for the moment, and not wasting any time, diba? But Ali, tell us about yourself a little bit and how you got into acting.
It's weird then. Similar to Alec, my course wasn't really in line with entertainment, because I took up tourism when I was in college. And before the pandemic started, parang I was applying sa flagship airline natin because one of the similarities Alec and I have would be our passion to be in the aviation industry. I wanted to become a flight attendant for the same industry, for the same airline Alec wanted to be in as well. So that's one of our similarities then. Pero when the pandemic started, that stopped. So medyo nag-on hold yung dream ko na yun. Currently, I'm working in an advertising industry. So it's quite different than sa course ko. And I'm thankful that Ticket to Me has tapped me. Parang they're the ones who came to me, asked me if I wanted to audition. I said yes because for me it was parang a tira sa buwan moment na I don't have any acting background, but if they want to push me and if they want me as their character, then that's okay. If not, then it can be like a lesson for me or charge it to experience na lang ganon. Luckily, they liked my performance. They liked me as Kika Lunsod, and I'm thankful for that. Right now, I'm still I'm still adjusting with all the people recognizing me online then, and sometimes knowing my personal background, and actually it's kind of one thing that I really want to parang normalize din in my life. But yeah, right now I'm enjoying everything and I'm happy to enjoy it with Alec.
as you should, boys, enjoy this time, diba? Because a lot of people nga, actually, even actors who've been at this for many long years, because of the pandemic, they have no work to do, no? But the two of you are newcomers and you've got this major project. But it's very exciting. Unang-unang project niyo pa lang, it's a boy love series, no? So, my question is, how did you react to the I guess the concept of boys lockdown? I don't know how deep it is gonna go into a relationship between two boys, but what does that mean to you na dun kayo nakapasok sa isang project na, very, very unique?
For me, I think that it's so nice for me to have my first acting gig na about BL siya, kasi for me it consists of proud people who are part of the community din. And for me, it's about normalization talaga. In the Philippines, I understand na sobrang conservative natin, especially what we see on TV, what we see sa social media. It's all parang textbook. And we try to delve away from things na medyo bago. And I'm thankful na nagkaroon ng pandemic. It's such a bad time, pero BL has paved the way for our stories to be told, for our stories to be normalized. And for me, that's such parang yun yung isang silver lining na nakikita ko, na dahil sa BL nagkaroon kami ng boses. Nagkaroon ng boses yung minoridad, kaya nakakatuwa na I'm part of this narrative kasi it's an advocacy for me to express my rights.
Okay. So, congratulations on how confident and how open you are to actually say that you are part of the group, no? That's really, really refreshing, Ali, and congratulations on that. How about you, Alec? How did you react? Are you like are you part of a group also? Advocacy mo rin ba to? Or is it just an acting challenge for you?
It was never the concept of boys love was never a question for me. It was more of I saw it as an opportunity for me to act, and I grabbed it. And thankfully, it gave me an opportunity to be part of something bigger. Boys Lockdown means more than just BL, but like what Ali said, normalization. And I'm really, really happy and really proud to be part of it.
Ang galing naman ng guests natin for today. Really, if you don't mind me asking, because I'm 18, how old are you? Joke lang. Para lang malaman ko at hindi ako masyadong tita, di ba? Since I am 18, boys, how old are you?
I'm 24.
24, wow, very young. Alec, how old are you?
I'm 23.
23. So very close din naman pala yung
Yes.
ages, no? But before you got into this project, did you already know each other, or you really just met through the project?
We
No
met
po.
po through the project talaga.
The clicking just came naturally. It was easy. It wasn't an effort for either of you to, because obviously you have, first of all, your big dream to be in aviation. Diba? How many people do you come across and probably would want to go into the field? No, but other than that, what similarities do you have as Alec and Ali? Later on, we'll go onto your characters naman.
I think aside po sa similarities namin, mas nag-jive po kami because we have a lot of differences. And I think dun po namin nakuha yung chemistry namin. Parang sinasabi po namin sa isa't isa, parang we're both from the different sides of the spectrum, and that's what makes our chemistry click. Parang ang dami ko natutunan kay Alec. Alec has taught me how to watch movies, and I taught Alec how to pave his social media footprint. And that's one thing na makes us parang tick, and what made us grow then as individuals and as partners then on screen. And
so tell me naman about your characters. If you could both, since we're the show will premiere still on October 15. I think it's best that you guys, it comes straight from you yung pag-introduce ninyo ng characters niyo. So Alec, if you could take this one, please talk about your character in Boys Lockdown.
So my character is Chan Chavez. He's social media opposite from me. He's active on social media. He loves to dance. He's very out there social media wise, but deep inside he's kind of an awkward guy. He's very malambing, very it's something. It's like he has two sides of himself. Something that he shows to a lot of people, and there's a side to him that he shows only to his loved ones. So,
How about you, Ali? Introduce your character to us, please.
Similar to what Alex said, I play Key Kalunsod, and Key is very low-key din, similar kay Alex. So, kung ano yung pagiging active ko online, yun yung pagka-low-key ni Key. Minsan, we joke around telling ourselves na parang, I should be Chen and Alex should be Key. Kasi,
yes.
The similarities are very uncanny na parang very Alec yung character ko and very Ali yung character ni Alex. So, that's one thing we joke around. Pero, Key, if the people have seen the trailer, he has asthma. So parang he's very careful when he goes out. He's very reserved and very scared of the world. That's why dun niya malalaman throughout the series kung paano siya mag-cope with the pandemic along with Chen and his friends.
Well, at least diba, this acting experience has given you the chance to be the other person, diba?
Yes.
And probably make both of you understand each other more, whether personally or on camera. But how do they meet? How do their paths cross sa storya ng Boys Lockdown?
I love how the writers and the directors were able to, in a way, tell the story na kikiligin yung mga viewers. And it's something na both of us ni Ali na we appreciated kasi nga it's our first time. So I think yes, it will be kilig agad. It will be jam-packed with kilig, the feeling of kilig, and what else? Without spoiling other stuff. I think yung pag-meet nila is something pivotal. And it will be caused by another character, so it's something to be watched.
I think adding to what Alex said, parang it's a getting to know you love story. I love how they narrate the story, the plot, kasi parang it's the type of love you feel when kapag like it should remind people na parang there is hope in the time of a pandemic, and the feeling that we feel when we're teenagers, parang it's kilig na nakakatuwa and meeting someone, this is so cute. It's a type of a puppy love feeling na nafe-feel mo yung high school ka. Parang it's just parang bubbles and parang it's a cookie cutters and like butterflies and all the cute stuff na you can see and you can feel. Nakikita mo din sa trailer. It's just that. Yeah, I'm proud to call this a love story. We can be proud of our, Filipinos can be proud, ganun.
Yeah, I'm so excited for you to remind me of the feeling when I was in high school. Kahit na I told you I was 18, it was such a long time ago. So, but anyway, so how do the shootings, how does the taping go? Have you finished all the episodes already or tuloy-tuloy pa rin kayo? Partly shot together or some through Zoom? Give us an idea of how your typical work day is for Boys Lockdown.
One thing na-implement namin kasi po we're doing parang lock-in shoot, so parang magkakasama kami lahat for almost 2 weeks kasi we follow IGA ba yun? Tama ba, Alec?
Yeah.
Tama ba?
IGA.
IGA rules na parang protocols na we should follow during MGCQ kasi they're very strict, ganon, and we have to follow social distancing rules, kaya very careful kami from pre-prod until post-prod. We follow all these steps, and parang how we follow those protocols would be na magkakasama kami sa isang location kung saan kami nag-shoot like for almost 2 weeks, ganon. And we start the day at around 8, we finish at around 10 kasi parang for prod din, limited din yung time. So we try to maximize the time that we have, ganon. And it's a very new setting, especially sa mga prod na kasama namin na nabatikan na, nakakatuwa kasi kahit nag-a-adjust sila, we enjoy every moment of it. And ayun, that's what makes it very magical din sa part namin kasi nga bago din kami.
I guess what we want to give our viewers here on the Manila Times CSI a chance is to get to know you guys. So maybe let's just have one, just ask one thing, and then if you can just give me one answer for these things, no? Okay, so favorite time of day, Ali?
Nighttime po. Around
Alec.
11.
Around 11,
Morning.
May 11 talaga. Alec.
Ayan.
Morning. Mga around 5 to...
Morning first. I'll ask naman, Ali, why 11 in the evening?
Solid po yung sagot ko dyan, Miss Tessa. Kasi po, yun po yung araw-oras na nagbubukas yung mga bar sa BGC. So, yung island, Miss Tessa. Yung
Kaya lang ngayon.
Party, gano'n.
Party,
Pero ngayon po wala.
So, in replacement of that, na walang party scene sa labas, anong ginagawa mo naman at home or during the shoot, the days you're party din ba one?
Marami siyang ginagawa.
Sige, Alex, sige. Gusto mo sabihin ko yung ginagawa nyo ng alas 5 na umaga? Joke.
Wala pa yung show. Ang dami na naming nalalaman about the two of you. Okay, when you first met each other, Ali and Alec, what was it? Facial feature lang. What struck you right away? Ali kay Alec and Alec kay Ali. So we start with you. Facial features lang. Kasi Zoom, di ba?
Opo. Yung mata po niya.
Ano naman ang sinasabi ng mga mata ni Alec that day?
Sinasabi po niya yung
po.
sinasabi po ng mga mata niya. Wala, actually ganyan lang po. Nasabi ko, mata. Wala, ganun.
How about you, Alec? What was the first?
I just wanted to share kasi sinasabi niya na wala. Kasi during the first time we saw each other, tawa lang kami ng tawa. So me as a chunky-eyed person, sobrang gumana ng eyes ko. Wala na siyang makita. Pero same po, if you're to ask me, the first thing I noticed about the person kasi is their eyes. So likewise, same with Ali, eyes and makeup.
So did they say something to you that day, the first encounter, Alec? Did you find something out about Ali just by looking at his eyes?
Wala naman. They didn't ask naman po.
Wala rin.
Pero ayun, wala.
Later na lang meron, okay?
Pero si Ali meron. They asked Ali.
Ali, may nakita ka talaga sa mga mata ni Ali that time?
Muta po ata kasi umaga kami nagkita.
Good answer. Wala akong follow.
Actually po, aside po sa mata niya, gusto ko po yung kilay ni Alec kasi like it's very clean. Kaya I noticed din parang yung grooming ng tao sa eyebrows nila. Kaya Alec's eyebrows are very clean. And yung unang kita natin naka-face mask eh. So parang ito na talaga yung kita ko. Yeah. Kaya yung eyebrows yung kita ko, it's so clean. Anong puri mo sa akin, Alec? Charot.
Having spent 2 weeks locked in, no? Ano naman yung one thing that you think is annoying about each other in having spent 2 weeks locked in? Si Alec, ano yan? Parang meron kang kinainisan. Okay. No, hindi naman. Not in a big way. But if there's something a little quirk that the other has, ano yon? If you can tell us.
Hindi naman po. It's not like it's against Ali, but I find it funny na parang as an introverted person po kasi it was hard for me to socialize on social media, talk on Twitter, talk to the fans. So medyo I know nahiya na ako kay Ali na hindi ako na he has to remind me all the time. Pero I think that was yun po yung parang natawa ko sa kanya kasi kinukulit niya ako parate kahit naiinis na siya. So in a way, nakakatawa na naiinis siya minsan. Pero ayun, sobrang thankful pa rin ako kasi it pushed me, parang it helped me parang to talk to
it was
the
for your
fans.
own good, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kasi he taught me that. Sorry, I just wanted to ask na he was the one teaching me how to talk to the fans, this is what you do. Kasi at all, wala po akong idea. So, I'm thankful.
You learned a lot pala from this guy, and sometimes it's good to be makulit. Our makulit friends are the ones who push us, diba? Ali, ikaw, any quirks of Alec that you found out in those 2 weeks?
Teka po, naka-paragraph po sa phone ko eh. So, Teka lang.
Meron ka palang nililista mong mga,
May
go ahead,
checklist po
sorry.
talaga. May checklist. Joke. Hindi po, I think parang nakilala ko din si Alec kasi prior to shooting po, nagkaroon din kami ng fan service shoot. So medyo nakapako na po yung personality ni Alec, yung quirks niya. Similar to what Alec said, Alec is very parang reserved. So may mga times na pinupush ko siya na, Alec, mag-reply ka. Alec, like, do this. Alec, engage with the fans. Tapos, ayun. And sometimes din, parang Alec needs time to recharge. I understand na kasi parang there are so many people and it's our first time shooting din talaga. We both got parang homesick. And, yun, we both got homesick. Kaya, I understand na parang sometimes Alec is parang aloof sa aming ibang cast. Pero, nung mga last days na kumakanta na siya, mas nagiging na siya, makulit, and nainis din ako nung hindi na siya naging introvert. Nainis din ako. Ayun. Pero nakakatuwa kasi nakakarga namin yung isa't isa. And kahit na very opposite yung personality namin, we found our common ground.
I guess we've gone through the fun that you had on set, and then yung sabi nyo nga, we've learned about you, and then you said that it will really bring back people's feelings when they were young, kung paano makilig and all that. But is there a message you think also that Boys Lockdown gives the youth that is really, really important? Medyo seryoso naman ang tanong ko ngayon, and what is that?
Well, for me personally, there are two messages that I got from Boys Lockdown. Mainly, the first one is, in this pandemic, we were all facing this same storm, but unfortunately, we weren't on the same ship facing it. So that's one. And then the other is, I think, and I believe that love has a big role, if not the reason how we're going to survive this pandemic.
I think adding to what Alex said, parang even though na parang this is a love story, we have some socioeconomic jabs na we have to tackle. As I've said sa ibang interviews, and because I'm vocal online, I think us as actors, as storytellers, we have the privilege to use our voice for the greater good. And with me being very vocal then online about my opinions, I think this is the perfect platform for me to talk about what I truly believe in, which is yung socioeconomic issues. I think yung LGBTQIA+ voice na hindi naririnig na ngayon, it's the perfect opportunity for me to use this platform for good. Yeah, it's and for me then kasi it's my civic duty to speak up. But yeah, we want this to be light, but at the same time, we want this to really highlight what the Philippines and the people has been doing then during the quarantine.
So no matter who you love, who you're in love with, what you're saying, boys, is that this is something that will be relevant to people your age, and even siguro kaming mga tita, no? Kasi at least marirealize din namin things that we take for granted and all that. So we've got a few more days to go before the 15th. Please invite them to your debut series, boys.
Thank you so much. Hello everyone, please tune in. Boys Lockdown will be airing soon. It will be airing on Ticket to Me's video player on October 15th, and then October 18th naman sa Ticket to Me's YouTube channel.
Aside from that, we would like to invite everyone to follow us on our social media accounts. Mine is Alec Kevin _, while Ali's is Rafi Cake. And also tune in to Ticket to Me's Twitter social media accounts. You can talk to us there, tweet us, and share Boys Lockdown content.
I hope naman one day, because when it becomes very successful, I hope we'll also see Boys Lockdown on television and maybe one of these major platforms. So all the best to you, AA, diba? I think you're 8
thank you.
So excellent. Thank you so much, Ali and Alec, of course, the stars of the upcoming online series Boys Lockdown. Please do watch it on October 15th. Thank you very much. And that's it for CSI Express. Thank you very much to Ali King, Alec Kevin, and Media Exchange for making this interview possible. Malapit na pong magbalik ang The Manila Times CSI Season 3. Until then, bye! Hi CSI-ers! Don't forget to subscribe and follow us for more episodes of The Manila Times CSI. See you!